The day has finally come. I'm getting rid of these 16-inch Firebird. These are actually off a 1998 Firebird Trans Am. So these are the stock wheels you get when you get the Firebird or the Trans Am option in 1998. I think it was basically the stock version because I think a 17-inch chrome version, I believe, of this was in the Trans Ams. This is what you got in the 98 to, I think it was 2002 stock Firebird, these 16-inch wheels. So the back spacing on these, usually does not fit a G body. That's what this is. This is a G body, which was made between the years of like 78 to 86, I believe. So you have the Grand National, you have the Regal, you have the Pontiac, the Oldsmobile, you have the Monte Carlo, Cutlass. What is the other one? Regal. They did not usually fit this, so I had to use a 3-inch spacer, which I think you can see it. There's a 3-inch spacer. I'll show you after I get the rears off to make these fit. And I had these on for a long time. I've been thinking about upgrading, and I finally upgraded. So we got the Riddlers, man. I went with the Riddlers 695s gunmetal insert where you got the steel ring around. So I'm going 17 up front and 18 in the rear. So back spacing is the stock for back spacing for the G bodies of that year, which is I think it was a 5 to 4.75 with zero backspace. Backspace. These I believe have a 40 or 38-inch or 45-inch backspace. So you have to use a spacer. This is what I've been using. So I'm gonna see if I'm actually weigh these with the spacer and see the weight difference between these and the Riddlers, which are the new ones. So we got the 18-inch going in the rear. Riddlers right here. Stock. I think this car came with 14-inch stock wheels on it. 17 by 7s up front on 225 by, what are these, 50s by 17. Actually original 16. So there's the height difference, unfortunately. Yep. 216s by 50. Hold up. Yeah, these are 216. These rims are 16-inch rims. Let's see what we got here. 225 by 50 by 16. See what the weight difference is. Remember, I had to use a spacer with these, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to leave a spacer on. It's 5 by 4, 7.5, 0 offset, our backspace. Like it would come with the factory, so you don't need a spacer. So we're going to weigh the difference between what I had on here and what's going on here. See if we're going to save some weight. Got my little scale. $47. 47.4. $45.2. Okay, I now have the spacer attached to the wheel as it would be on the car as it's been for the last 10 years. We're going to see the total weight compared to the new wheel setup. this is rolling mass that the car saw with the spacer attached to the wheel. Let's see what we get. We get 50.2. Now let's compare it to the new one. Which is, as you can see, a bigger diameter tire and a wider diameter tire and a bigger wheel. You're going to see what the difference is. What have we got here? Bam. All right, we're coming in at the new setup at 51.8 per wheel, which is not really much at all, man. Considering, let's put them side by side, the difference in diameter and wheel size. Look at that. I'm going from 16 here to 18. Then I'm going from a 245 to a 275. Just made it here to Wisconsin. Got my new shoes on the Prix. Riller 17s up front. 8-inch width. These are 7-inch. Right here. Your ride's great, and I'm getting a little better gas mileage too with it now. So we'll see how it goes. So far, so good.